Watch my hand here. Twist it a little bit. Look at that.
Man stuck in there. Jesus Christ.
Hey, little kitty. Ooh, look at that. Whoa! This is a couple boilers that we take care of. The owner has us out every few years. The last time these were serviced was 2021. You know, you'll get to see us desludging them, adding a new sight glass, and just giving them a once-over for the year. It's a really good video to watch. Enjoy, and like and subscribe. Bye-bye. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Would you stop trusting me now? You won't give me the lockbox code? I had to freeze to death.
I don't have some.
Oh, you don't have.
This is an old one. This is not ours.
Oh.
It's up front.
We got realtors showing this place for you?
Yeah, it looks like we have somebody.
Oh, there you go.
Very excited to move in there January 1st is what they want to. This happened this morning. So,
Oh my God. Well, you tried it and it didn't fire up or something?
yeah, and I'm scared of it. Hey, good morning.
Yeah, these boilers, you
I
know.
didn't want to play with it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I should feel something.
You want to get us some light there? What do you got here? This is a nice boiler. It's the, oh, okay. We always bring light with us, that's for sure. Was it a good tenant that left, or wasn't somebody that was going to sabotage your system before they left, right? Okay. You should see some of the stuff we see. I think you had me clean these a long time ago.
Probably.
Right when we first, yeah, you got like 6 properties or something, right? Yeah. It's saved in my phone that way. No, everybody gets something in their phone. Like there's people that get no next to their name, and I don't answer those calls. No, yours says 6 properties, okay, next to your name.
Good dude. Yeah, so.
Okay is about the best you get.
I know what I know.
There's one guy that he calls every year and tries to disguise his voice. It's so weird. I told him I'm not going to work for you ever again. He's just one of the types that he's just terrible. He's just a terrible. I don't even want to say his name. It doesn't matter. I work for all of his friends, and he can't figure out why I won't work for him. You know. But okay, the thermostat. Right? Yeah, no. It's always going to be auto because these are boilers. They don't have fans. So that, you know, if you leave it on, the damn thing will just wear your batteries out. Yeah, so just leave it on auto, turn it on heat, and raise it up, and let's see what we got here. Now, with boilers like this, you know right away.
That's a weird looking switch, ain't it?
So somebody used a fan relay to.
Switch.
Somebody used a fan center. Yeah, that knob. Look at that knob.
Yeah, I think that's.
But we know right away we're dealing with a steam system because there's no pump and we have a sight glass. And it sure looks like we have enough water in the boiler.
Auto on 65 speed 47 now.
Okay. Sure. All right. We do have a pilot in there? Yeah. What do you want to see? What are you looking for? Is it on?
It is.
Was it not?
No. It wasn't lit.
Hold on.
I shut off the gas.
Oh, you're saying that it wasn't lit at all.
Is it on? Yeah, there you go. Here, can you hold that? There you go.
All right, well, kinda.
I guess I can
You can do it. Here, let me move this out of the way. Are you on pilot? If it goes in, you're on pilot, Daryl.
I don't think it's going in.
Go, yeah, it was, you just had it. There.
Hang on, I gotta switch it. There we go.
Oh, I see it in there. All right, give it a minute. Give it a minute. All right. Huh? Yeah, we're about 10. You can count. What we have here, we've got a shut-off in line, another shut-off. This is through the water feeder, but you can also use a bypass if you wanted to fill it faster for any reason. This is always something to check. It's a little button there that if you would hear a high click, it's because there's a problem with the chimney, or it was a very windy day and it tripped that. It's always something to check if you...
So I need to tell the tenant, never put it on auto.
I think you gotta.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. No, you don't have to have it down. It's fine. Yeah, there's no reason to ever have it because it's on the thermostat. It says fan, right? On or auto.
On or auto, yeah.
You don't have a fan.
I have 4 stairs, so I know what auto means.
Yeah, but no, with boilers, there's no fan. So if you leave it on, you just wear the batteries out faster. Where do you think you are? You're real close.
Let me check something else there.
Give it a try. Yeah? There you go. Now you want to turn it to on, which is, I can see it right there. You just got to spin it. I think turning it this way is to on. See, let me see. Where's pilot at? See, you're on pilot. Turn it that way.
This way?
Yeah. The way it'll turn to on. There you go.
Okay.
Now you have flames. Or you can flip it back to pilot if it's too hot for you. Okay. You know what? Just grab let's grab some rags here. Yeah, let's do this and wipe it down for him at least while it's heating up for him. Oh boy. And what we'll do is we'll give them the once over here when it's when it heats up. Do we have a low spot to drain from? Yeah, right there. Right there. What I'm pointing to is this black part right here. See, in a steam system, the steel pipes end up taking rust back to the system, and they end up at the lowest point of the boiler. So every so often, you definitely want to drain some water out of your boiler to make sure that the bottom doesn't fill up with rust, and then it takes longer to heat up. The rust and sludge acts as a insulator. There's an insulator. There's an insulator, boy. Look at me. And of course, being cold out, the rags are frozen, so a little hot water here. There's something you got to deal with. What the hell? Oh my God, you scared us. Yeah,
Half the basement too.
the pilot was out.
Okay.
So what we're going to do here is we turned it on, lit the pilot, and now it's heating. But, you know, you can see your sight glass here. You got a lot of sludge in there in the system. And we're going to let it heat up here for a bit and try to drain the lowest point.
Okay.
Now, every time these boilers turn on, that steam goes through the system, and when it condenses back to water and comes back to the boiler, it carries rust with it.
Yeah.
And basically rusts on the inside of these pipes. If you just leave the sludge in the bottom of the boiler, it acts like an insulator, and it doesn't heat up as fast, and it eventually damage the boiler. We should let some water out of this one.
That is like a lifesaver.
What do you mean?
That tells you how much water is in the boiler.
Oh, well, yeah.
Explode.
Well, well,
This is different.
it's a bit different, but
So, I had one of these. I lived in Sugar Falls. So it's not water that goes through the radiators.
no, it's steam. Yeah, like, see this, letting a little bit of water out. Look at that, it's pure black. And you can't even see it. It cleared up there, but it should be coming out a little faster than that. This has got a blockage here. I want to take a look at that. Oh, God, look at your sight glass on this one. Oh, my God. It's really packed up with crap. Wow. And it's way too full. See how the sight glass is that high? You know, you want to boil water like right in here. When you got a sight glass that's this high, you start to boil water in the pipes, and you really don't want to do that. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't know if that's the case here of what's happening, but sometimes in these water feeders, this becomes leaky, and it constantly lets a little water into the boiler. Usually when that happens, they call and say the radiators start leaking or something. So if you didn't get that call, that's probably not the case here. But, you know, I know it's been a few years since we did anything to these. This should let us do the full gambit on them. Let's just make sure that this is all that's wrong with this, which I'm pretty sure it is. And it's not that hot yet. Well, it's kind of full, but it's not as full as this one. This one's really...
Yeah, I mean, I know the low water's here. It's not like we'll let out a lot.
I was just waiting until it gets real hot, you know, so we can...
Yeah,
It's not making steam just yet. But we can wipe them down while we're waiting.
sure.
Grab me a rag there. I'll start wiping this down. We'll do the top of the hot water tanks, too. Set this here.
So there's really no issue with the boiler.
Right now, it looks like it fired up like it's supposed to. I think the last time we were here, we put that thermocouple in. So it's got a newer thermocouple. And that's like the one, you know what a thermocouple is, right? Yeah. It's the one consumable part in here. And anymore, they'll last somewhere between 3 and 10 years. You just never really know. But yeah, if we do 2 maintenance type things on them, and you want me to go the full gambit and really flush them out good, it'd be like $325 for everything today. Yeah, there we go.
PayPal, Venmo, whatever.
I take PayPal, Venmo, CASHAPP.
I have you on my speed dial.
There you go. Yeah, they just need a little TLC, and then you could probably go like every other year then, or whatever it was. I don't.
That one this year anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it's been a few years. I don't know if I'll be able to clean out the sight glasses so well, but we'll definitely flush them as best we can here. I just got to make sure this one starts to make steam for us. Let's start on that other one. Do you have a rag for me? Let me have a rag. Have you gotten to other properties to change the filters? That sounds like a no.
No, not all.
Yeah, I would. I've already had it this year. A couple people got some serious breakdowns from not changing their filters. A lot of times I find if you show the tenants how to do it, they do it themselves.
Well, a couple of some of the properties I have are like that. There's one that guy is really he wants to cut the grass too, right? So
Well, and you know, really, if you got a guy like that and you put him in charge of changing the filters too, that's, you know, you could do that.
Well, that's what I'm Yeah, you got an open window right there.
Open window?
Yeah. Yeah. It's broken. Yeah. It's not too much, but it's so old.
Yeah, we just came from one the other day. The lady in the house, she demanded that she get service, and so the landlord had to, give me a call. We get there and it's 85 degrees in the suite.
Wow.
Thermostat set at 85. She's in her nightie, saying that she's still cold and that the furnace isn't keeping up. We go downstairs. There's 2 windows wide open in the basement. I asked her, I said, did you go downstairs? And the filter was completely impacted. And, we had that really cold weather. It's having 2 open windows in the basement, even though they're the basement, they were pretty big windows still. And the furnace, as the return down there, was sucking in the cold air. I mean, it's just beyond belief. Well, I don't go down in the basement. I'm scared. Like, what? You're scared?
She said, we lived in an apartment for years. We never lived in a house. So they never knew anything about it.
Yeah, and that's part of like them not knowing is one of the big things. Like if you got a tenant that came from an apartment, they don't know anything about anything. You want to make sure they know where the water main is to shut it off, and even the gas main is to shut it off if they, are capable of that.
Yeah. Well, at least these the ones I'm probably not how to kill power first, because big ones, and you want to let them know that call me when there's noise. Don't wait till it doesn't work.
Yeah, if they'll call you when things start making noises.
I have a good relationship with all the tenants, so
There you go.
Generally, I say, I want the bad news first. I tell them.
I want to get this up higher, Daryl, so I could see.
Yeah.
It's right above your head now, so watch when you come back.
I'm looking at something inside.
Do you have a radiator in here?
Yeah, but I.
Oh, it's up high over here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're not going to feel nothing just yet. It takes just a little bit.
This is how you turn that, right?
Yeah, that's the knob, and then that's the, this is the vent for it on the end. What a unique thing. You don't normally see this.
This is like a party room or kids' playroom. I mean, nice extra. Right?
Yeah, this comes with the first floor, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The windows.
Look at that.
I feel a real breeze. Yeah, I never saw that like that exactly, but I mean, for what it is, I don't know. I mean, well, yeah, look, it's like 1.25 inches or something.
Yeah. Perfect. Yep. I'll just give it a little bit more time and we'll get it. Sure. You're fine.
Trying to get this to be better. Oh man, it's hot as balls. Ow. That ain't gonna work. See this thing's like almost totally full, and it's full of sludge, man. I just shut this one down, Daryl. I'm gonna add some water to it and see if I can. I wonder if this thing's running like a. It's me just running the bypass there. Just trying to see if I think this one's sludged up pretty damn good. Yeah, this one's, oh man.
Oh, look, whoever put this in, put in a classic professional series with a nice normal gas valve there. It was smart. And someone put this thing over there.
Somehow I need to.
That is an echo smell.
You know what? I'm gonna do this instead here. Let me see here if I can do this. Ooh.
Residio, yep. Honeywell, Residio, same damn company. And I just don't trust it.
Okay, shit. Oh man. Oh boy, let's see if we get a sludge city out of here. Yeah, see that? Look at that. See the sludge coming out? Oh my god, it's like a mud bomb in there. Holy crap.
Oh, I got a rod.
There it comes. You can see the sight glass dropping. I'll probably take the pokey thing, but look at that. I mean, this thing's all mud. Look at the sight glass go up and down, up and down. Going back off of this.
There you go.
What do you got? Oh, look at that. Yep.
So here next to Allen Heat. Conditioning the big side with the
Oh my god, I can feel it in there. Oh, there I poked through. This thing's gonna shoot out now. Look at that. That's what you want to see. But this thing's really sludged up, man.
That's the upstairs one.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Well, let's just see what I can get out. The sight glass is going faster than the bottom drain. It's running across this wire is what it's doing, that's all. And it's way clear now. Let me see if I can clean this off. Oh, still hot. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Hey, look at that. Cleaned it off with its own stuff. I'm just going to let it go for a minute here. Ugh. Let's see if we can. Well, I'm just going to put this back. And let's see what happens. I'll just put her back. Get her done. All right, now you can actually see the boiler. Well, the water level came down quite a bit, but this boiler's really sludged up, man. I'm barely getting a trickle out of the bottom. Do we have another bucket? Oh, I thought you took off there, sir.
No, I just have my bucket here, but you can use it.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to put it on this one. I'm going to let that one drip for a little more, but we're going to have to pull the drain on that one for sure.
Oh, can you get it open?
Well, is that on the floor?
I do have new ones.
We might have to put a new one in here if that doesn't tighten up. You care if we add it to that? The sight glass, it looks like when it got hot, or when it does get hot, it leaks. You could see the rust trail on the floor. It's been leaking for quite some time. If I can't just tighten that up, I'd have to put a new setup in there. Yeah, I got one in the truck. It's like an extra $120 though. Let me see if I can tighten it now that it's hot.
The other one's okay?
Yeah, the other one I got clear if you look at it now, but that bottom isn't going as fast as it should. See how the bottom is just, I got that wide open and it's just trickling in there. That means it's really sludged up, but see how the sight glass is way better now?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do that to this one. But now that I just noticed this, sometimes they leak so long that what ends up happening is the rubber inside there gets it gets warped and it doesn't seat properly. But we'll see. I'm going to take these off. This is a guard so nobody smashes the sight glass, and hopefully without cracking it we can just tighten this up and that'll be it. Of course it's the next size up. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it doesn't fit on there.
Oh, it does, just barely. I don't know, man.
I always use these.
I think it's gonna crack.
Yeah, I use these.
Yeah, give me the.
I'm set in the right spot too.
I think it's gonna break. Let's see.
Still dripping, the rubber must be gone.
That's what I'm saying. The rubber probably got destroyed from it leaking so long.
Of course, we had to cut it. We got all that.
I might have to do one here. Let's just let me take this off and see if I can get the shit out of it, and then maybe it'll. I don't know. I think we're screwed. Oh God! Somebody had this closed.
Whole thing going.
How far are we on that other boiler? Are
What do
we?
you mean, the water level?
Yeah, are we close to the bottom?
No, you still got at least an inch.
Okay.
And that's just to the bottom of the sight glass. I mean, you still got the rest of it.
Jesus. Yeah, this is the de-sludging.
Watch, that's going to come out of there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right on you. Moving to the side.
It's this that needs to come back, man. It's like this. I don't know who the hell. It's so rusted up, but pretty nasty. Let's see. I gotta stand right in front of it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Shoot. Yeah, let me do this.
Over here to
Right out.
that. Do that, Bucky.
No, but it's rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rusty. Want me to turn this off? It's hot.
Yeah, this one's sludged up too pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got these.
Let me see. Oh my God, is it hot as balls?
Sorry. Here. This you can
Yeah, you know what? Shut this off. Well, let it run for just a second. Hold on. Let me see if you got the bigger ones? I got it. Oh my God. Yeah, this one seems like it's gonna be pretty sludged up too. I would think I could get it with my damn.
Yeah, well, it's dripping right out of the thing. Oh, it's going. Fucking over here.
Yeah, see, this one's going way better than the other one.
still a little sludged up, but that'll clear. No, we'll watch it go into low water while we're here. No, I don't know. I really don't know about it. Yeah, because when I did it, I thought I heard it starting to crack. Like I said, if you don't catch it quick and you got something with a rust stain across the floor, the rubber inside there gets all destroyed and it doesn't seat properly. And then I think we'll have to change, unless you just want to let it leak. It ain't hurting anything, but it isn't good to have something leaking at the same time. If that's the case, then yeah, go ahead and shut it off, Daryl.
I don't know how.
You mean you don't know how?
Well,
Turn a knob up there. It's that knob, obviously.
you think?
See? Well, go grab a kit here. I'm gonna let this drain for a little bit.
So what does that do up there?
That's your on-off switch, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I could write on there for you with the magic marker on the top of the pole or something. That's just an old style switch. Yeah.
Quarter.
Twist it, and it's it's on-off old style
Is it
switch.
always the same direction? Is it one of those things always the same direction?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, look, you could look straight up and you see the condition of it.
Okay.
See, if you look up in there, go stand right underneath there and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
See the little window?
Oh, and okay.
Off, yeah.
Off,
You just turn it to the on position.
Oh, I see. All right.
And they don't make switches like that anymore, huh?
No.
All right, I gotta. Wait.
More in there. Way more in there. Keep going with the score. Keep going. Or at least one time. I go a time and a half at least. Give it a quick and pop and it's probably alright. There it is. Yeah, give it a tool.
Hopefully I didn't go too low this time. I went too low.
Yeah, it's gotta come up a little bit. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
Let's see. You're not.
Yeah, you're supposed to have a little space. As long as you can move the other one down, you'll be alright. Yeah. How you do it?
This still don't leak no more. Let's see. We did let all the water out already? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, that's great. Let's flush. No, it ain't. Right out of the bottom. Push out some of the.
You're getting tight in my gloves here.
Yeah, she's running clear now. All right. Aside here from the boiler sight glass, and you need to be able to see it. But if you look at it, you see it starting to bounce. When it starts bouncing like that, you know you're boiling. You know, the water level inside this boiler is right there, all the way across. This is just showing you a snapshot of it inside. And you want that room in there so the boiler boils here and does not way up here where it boils in the pipes. That's bad. But you see the bouncing, you know you're boiling water in there. That's one to grow on. All right, we're going to take a look at some radiators here. It just started boiling again, so you know we had that off there for a little bit. Let's see. The closest one would be like one of these, I would imagine. Oh, look at this. It's just it's on there good. Let's see. Man, you can feel a real draft coming through these windows.
Just the house and shit, right? It's beautiful.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Just started boiling again. Oh, wait a minute, that boiler's there. Maybe it would be in here. No, not yet. Hey, did they have any complaints?
No.
Previous tenants with any of them?
They were good tenants. They were good tenants to Ohio City.
Sure, because what I'll tell you with radiators and steam, particularly, a lot of times what you find is that the legs sink down into the wood.
Okay.
Now, from just a standpoint of things here, this is a perfect one because it's pitched back to the valve. Sometimes when they're pitched away from the valve, not sometimes, but all the time, the water condenses and gets stuck in there and can't go back. You'll get water spitting out of the end. You'll get complaints that that radiator doesn't heat up very well. A lot of times you just have to jack up the far end and put a couple shims underneath the legs to kick those radiators back to pitch. See that one? You can see it. It's pitched over to the valve.
Yeah, it is. Okay. That's on purpose, huh?
Yeah, it's on purpose. They have to be level or slightly pitched. Like this one here looks like it's level for the most part. Where this one definitely is pitched back towards the valve. And that's what I asked. Like, if sometimes they'll say like, oh, a bedroom isn't heating up or something. And that's where you run into that situation where it's doing that because it's not pitched. Even that one, if you look at it up against the wall, it's pitched back to the valve. This one's really nice because you don't seem to have many problems. Even this one is at least level. Actually, it looks like it's...
Okay.
What do you hear? Oh, you're hearing steam come out? Yeah, no, that's the... you probably got a different one in here. Yeah, no, we got all the same.
Let me give you a background on what happened here. Remember 2-3 months ago, the whole wall had peeled. There was paper, wallpaper.
Okay.
The whole element peeled and it was like really damaged. So I had my guy come in. He actually tore it down. We thought that it was the radiator. Remember? That was this one. The whole wall was just, that water and looked like water damage. He tore it down and he put new drywall and paint. I think then we realized it's not. So I think this is where the pipe goes up, right? Wood.
I have no idea. Usually, is it the same footprint down and up?
It should be, yeah.
Because then it could be your radiator on the second floor is leaking.
But we noticed that the ceiling also has problems upstairs. So they're the flashing outside.
Oh, that's what it was? Okay, yeah.
Because he fixed it up front. We had the same problem up front. No radiator there.
Yeah, water's, it'll travel. You could have a leak over here and it shows up,
Yeah.
God,
It's definitely the flashing or crap outside. So.
like I see a little black staining around this one here. Do you think that was from the flashing from before and water just collecting there?
Could be.
That's one thing if you go to buy like another house and you see black staining under the radiators, be real cautious. A lot of times it's a sign that the radiator's cracked and it let that sludge water out that never got back to the boiler. Yeah, so you'll find that in like houses that they say are quote unquote winterized, but they never winterize them correctly. And they leave some water and some, especially if you look and see that the radiators aren't pitched properly, or it was a hot water system that they never fully drained.
You know, with my forced air, I don't have to do anything with winterization. Do I have to do something with these in like April
What do you mean?
or in October?
With the boilers?
No, not just both the radiators.
Do you have to do anything with them? No, generally not. I mean, I just tell people, you can kill your pilot light if you know how to light it. You know, there's no sense in burning out your thermocouple. And why leave it energized and on? You could shut them off too. For those, you know, you got piloted, but no, you have some water feeders there that are energized. If you shut the power off to them all through the summer, the end of spring, the beginning of fall, you know, if we took one of those photograph with a heat camera, and you looked at a little circuit board that's inside of the water feeder or whatever, you'll see that it's radiating heat and it's slowly breaking down through time.
Yeah.
So you can extend all your equipment. If it's just heating only, shut it off at least for, you know, a quarter of the year. That's one of those things where when you have the first fluke hot day you have, or cold day, and the tenant wants heat right away, you forget that you shut the damn thing off. But
If I leave it on, it's just, I don't get the complaint.
yeah, I mean, if you're okay, and only certain people do that. Oh, wow. That got all damaged? This was all part of the damage?
It's the same. So there's no radiator here, so obviously that's something. The flashing upstairs on the roof is really crappy.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
especially
worried I needed a new roof, but the roof is fine.
after any kind of freeze, though, it could be opening up and...
Well, he fixed it 2 weeks ago. He fixed the new flashing. He's going to do flashing when the weather improves to the side. Also, there's a problem there. That's the one I showed you. So, is it getting there?
No.
Takes a while.
Yeah, you know, what's that old saying? A watched pot never boils or something?
Yeah.
I love to say that. It's just takes some time here. I mean, like I said, we emptied all the water out. It just started to boil. Let's see. How's that noise? Oh, boy, that freaked me out. Let me tell you.
Tenant applicant, they're talking about moving in January 1st, so I think sure it works.
The hell? Oh, the screw came out of that one, huh? This one's roaring already. Yeah, you can feel it's hot.
Okay, good.
You have to tighten that up or something, but yeah, go ahead. You can feel it. It's starting to do something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me go grab a screwdriver.
Hey, if you stuck around to the end and we're still not to 1,000 subscribers, just subscribing gets you in a raffle. Cash prizes. There's a first, second, and third place. All right. Hey, every year, let a little water out of your boiler from the lowest points. You won't get a sludged up boiler. Past that, stay on top of changing filters, and have a great winter.